Hey guys, I've got what I think is going to be a good video. I'm replacing an evaporator coil that I diagnosed last week, and I'll leave a link where y'all can see that. We were running it in cool then, and right now, this morning, we had to run it in heat. But I think everything turned out just fine. Some of it I was unable to use, but I've got enough where I think it's going to look really good for you. Here it comes. Alright, we're fixing to start taking all this apart and get to removing this coil. Alright, it looks like this might have a 7/8 fitting right here, and we've got a 3/4 elbow going in. I'll probably just redo that because, like I said, this is a 2-ton. And get me some kind of protection to get me a heat blanket to keep from setting all this on fire. Yeah, that's a regular elbow in 7/8. Oh. Sorry about that. Alright, let's get this out of here. I think I'm going to leave it up here because I know I'm going to have to replace some of this. Alright, there's my coil. I'm a little out of breath. I moved that smoke alarm out here. It's got others in the apartment, but hopefully that'll help keep that from going off. Alright, I gotta take all of this off and my TXV off and put it over here. before I set this in, it looks like there's little rails right here that fit in these grooves. There's one on each side. Alright, I got those in there. It was a little more challenging than I thought it would be. I thought I used all those. I gotta check that. Man, it's a good thing I checked. While I'm at it, let's check this one. It just fell out. Here we go. In there. Alright, we got to solder this in. Alright, I got this on. This is loose. High side is loose. And I got this disconnected so it can flow through here. Alright, let's go brace it up. Get a workout coming up and down those steps. Alright, still a little out of breath. I'm going to try to line this up to keep from damaging anything. And I'm taking the bulb loose. Got a little drip going there, but that one's good. Let's start on this one. Let's let that cool off just a little bit so I can see it better. When it's hot, it makes little black spots that kind of look like holes. When I'm flowing nitrogen, even though it's open on one end, I'm always suspicious that I'm going to get a pinhole leak. Those look good. Alright, gotta take this kit out and put it in the dryer outside. I'm gonna prep my pipe a little bit before I cut it. Let's try not to set all this on fire. I don't know, that right there looks like I need to touch up that bottom. Same thing here. That looks much better. And that looks much better. Alright. I think we can do a pressure test now. I must be running low on my nitrogen. Yeah, it's looking like I'm about out. Let that settle just a little bit, then we're going to do a tightness test, and then I'm going to do a quick bubble search of, I don't have but 4 joints, plus those ones with the Teflon seal and that flare nut. So we're going to test tightness. Looks like we've stabilized around 122.9, so let's start right there. Well, I don't hear any hissing. Not seeing or hearing anything. I'm gonna take it outside, see about pulling a vacuum, and then we'll come back up here and start straightening all this up. Let me see. 0.1, 3, almost 4 minutes. I think we're doing pretty good. Should be 128.1, excuse me, 122.8. We started at 122.9. A little over 4 minutes. All right, let's turn this on. I have my ballast open right now. Let's see if we can get into a vacuum. That's doing really good, and we just got started. I'm putting my bulb back on. Went and got some insulation, because what was on it was half torn apart when I got done with it. All right. And if you ask why I keep that horizontal drain pan, that right there is why. It gives me a nice block off for that. I'm almost done up here. Got that put back together. I got to re-insulate that. And hook this drain back up. Alright, got that back to the way it was. Getting on down there, it's so hard to see. That vacuum pump oil is a little bit cloudy. I think I'll leave it until I'm done and then we'll change. I don't know if y'all can see that. That's down to 326. Alright, I got my vacuum pump valved off. And right now I'm holding at 317. That is really good. This time I got the right Freon drum. Let's zero out our weight. I'm gonna go ahead and tell you what, I'm gonna bleed these lines a little bit. Went through so much trouble to have a tight system. I don't want any moisture in my hoses. See if it'll come on. Need to jump those out. It's 65 degrees up there. Alright, now we can check it in cooling. Check our superheat and subcooling. Well, I'm happy with that in cooling. Excuse me. I think we're doing good. Alright, so I hope you enjoyed the video. Thanks for watching. I'm gonna catch y'all tomorrow.